NV Property Management. Trying to figure out the different fair housing laws can be a challenge to understand. Figuring out what Section 8 housing actually is and how it works could impact how your investment property is managed. Of course, hiring a property management company is one of the best ways to ensure you are not breaking the law while being able to maintain your income source and keep happy tenants. So today I'm going to answer a lot of questions landlords may have about Section 8 housing, including what is Section 8 housing, whether landlords are required to accept Section 8 housing tenants, what the landlord requirements are and what the tenant requirements are, as well as the pros and cons of offering this as an option at your investment property. So number one, what is Section 8 housing? Section 8 is a part of the Housing Act of 1937 created by the Housing Choice Voucher Program. This is a federally funded rent subsidy program designed to supplement the rent payments of low-income households. This program allows families to pay 30 to 40% of their monthly income in rent. The voucher also specifies the applicable fair market rent, or FMR, for the unit size appropriate for the family. In some areas in northern Utah, landlords have determined that Section 8 is a great way to have guaranteed on-time rental payments. However, other landlords may be less likely to want to deal with Section 8 as there are some red tape requirements you must be willing to abide by. Number two, are northern Utah landlords required to accept Section 8 housing? Under the Fair Housing Act, landlords are not required to accept Section 8 housing, but landlords must treat all applicants the same. You cannot be inconsistent in any way as this is considered discrimination. If you are concerned about screening potential tenants with Section 8 housing, it is highly recommended that you work with a professional property management company like NV Property Management. Getting caught in the middle of a potential discrimination situation can leave you wide open for a lawsuit. Number three, what are the landlord requirements for Section 8 housing? There are a few things landlords will be required to do in order to offer Section 8 housing to a tenant. This includes an inspection of the property performed by a housing authority inspector to make sure it meets code and safety requirements if the tenant has chosen that particular unit. For landlords, having the housing authority on the property can be a bit stressful as they do inspect a number of things and can give you a list of things you must improve, change, or fix prior to the tenant moving in. HUD will inspect the property for things such as, does it have a kitchen with a stove, range or oven, refrigerator, and sink? Determining if reasonable space is present for safe food storage and preparation, properly flushing toilets, a fixed wash basin and presence of a tub or shower, adequate ventilation or interior air quality, alternative fire exits, working appliances, working locks on all doors and windows, updated safe wiring, properly working plumbing, and working fire alarms. Number four, what are the tenant requirements for Section 8 housing? Section 8 housing fair housing laws require individuals or families to meet certain eligibility requirements in order to be given vouchers. There are four important criteria areas that need to be met in order to qualify for Section 8 housing. Number one, family status, 2, income, 3, citizenship, and 4, eviction history. All right, then number 5, the pros of renting to Section 8 housing tenants. Renting to Section 8 tenants can provide consistent payments each month as the rent payment will come directly from the program to you. All tenants that come through Section 8 will have tenants that are pre-screened, which may help reduce the stress on landlords to try and find quality tenants when they have a vacancy. There's also typically less turnaround with Section 8 tenants, as well as motivated tenants to make their portion of the monthly rent payment on time. Working with HUD to have Section 8 tenants in your rental property does provide a consistent tenant base. All right, and lastly, number 6, the cons of renting to Section 8 housing tenants. There are some areas of Section 8 that do make it difficult on landlords and can cause some to consider to not accept Section 8 due to some of the following reasons: rental price regulations, no voucher payment until after the tenant has moved in, HUD does not pay any portion of the security deposit, property inspections, required repairs, Section 8 tenant restrictions, and difficulty in evicting a tenant if necessary. All right, that's it for today's video on should Northern Utah landlords accept Section 8 housing tenants. If accepting Section 8 housing tenants seems a little too overwhelming and stressful, and you want help choosing a Northern Utah property management company with years of experience, please contact us at NV Property Management. We are a wealth of information when it comes to professional property management of your investment property. You can always ask us for some valuable tips and extra resources to make the choice simple and painless. Give us a call today, 801-337-4337, or visit our website at nvpm.com. That's envypm.com, where you can easily view our 3-tiered pricing plan so you can choose the package that best fits you and your needs. Thanks for watching today. We will see you guys next time.